Welcome, welcome, all you lovely, beautiful people. How is everyone doing this fantastic Thursday? We're streaming on a Thursday. It's been a while since I've done that. How are y'all doing today? I am doing fabulous, I think. Today has been pretty good, pretty good. I am, gosh, I have been busy and not busy these last handful of weeks. And streaming has just been like, that's a tall ask. I'll do it later. But I'm glad to be streaming again, dude. I say it every time, man. I miss streaming when I'm not, but when I am streaming, it's just the best. It's the best every time. I really wanna jump into some Astroneer, man. I'm really excited about it. I've been thinking about it a lot, especially since that update came out while I wasn't streaming, and I was like, oh man, there's so much we need to do and get. But I remembered. Because I opened up the game, we have it opened up right here. Let's pull this sucker up here. Whoops, I'm off screen. Let me click in, and then hopefully it'll pop right up. Nope, give it a second. We were planning on being an intergalactic trash collector. Was the plan, because we have our giant truck right here, and we have our giant large shredder on the back, and we were gonna go be intergalactic trash men and just collect some trash. Let's see. I'm not fully prepared. I think I was gonna make some more storage, possibly, just so that we can collect more garbage easily. I do have some resin here, so we can probably make some storage. But we're gonna gather a bunch of stuff, and then we're gonna see what it takes to make a hoverboard. And then the VTOL rocket might be worth a little bit more. I've done very little research on the new stuff. I know that there is a hoverboard now, so you can be Marty McFly. I know there is a VTOL plane. VTOL bird, I guess you want to call it, which I'm excited to play around with. But there's one thing I know is that you need some sort of chip, and I think you can only find said chip. So we're going to go looking around for chips, but also we're right in front of this, so I was figuring let's just power this sucker, if it allows. I think we might need more power. I can't remember if it's consistent power. Yeah, it is, okay. So that'll run through. Let's think about storage. So we have ceramic, right? I can't remember if I had thought about this before. I want to say that I had. Let's see. Yes. Alright, so ceramic's the question. What do you make ceramic from again? Did I need ceramic for anything else? I don't think that I did. Well, as I do always with Astroneer, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do it live. Okay. Alright, we're gonna make some of these, and we're gonna make some medium storages, man. Let's just go for it. Ceramic. What makes ceramic? Clay. You need to refine clay. Smelt it, anyway. Do I have I do have dirt on me, good. I'm quite dirty. But yeah, no, it's been a minute since we've played some more Astroneer, man, and I can always come back to this game and be extremely content, especially the fact they keep adding stuff to it, man. Even if they didn't add stuff, this game's just so much fun. All right, I am scared to do any more digging here, so we're just gonna pop the locks off on that sucker. Ah, no. All right, all the buttons at once. Let's see how many we can do. All right, there we go. Oh, my ramp. Oh, good enough. Alright. Carry it. Oh, whoop. Unpack you. And I know you can carry a lot of storage on your backpack now, which is nice. It makes things better. Let's see what was in the research guy here. It's probably one of those small ones, right? Oh no, it's a big one. Oh yeah, they have big ones on this planet. Alright. Oh yes, our quad research station. That's so sick. Alright. We need more of these. You know, looking at the menus for these and stuff, the printers and such, I agree with last time I was talking to a few different people about how changing the menus for those might be nice if it was more of a grid than just, you know, a cycle through. I can research this while we're here. Another thing I'd almost like it if a medium printer, or basically the next step up printer, could print everything of the printer below it. just so I could double up on printing stuff. But then again, at a certain point, you would always just build an extra large printer or whatever. Or a large printer, right? Do they do extra large printers? I don't think they do, because everything builds stuff a step up. Which makes sense if you play the game. Alright, and then I think we can... supposed to be able to... Oops, I clicked out of the screen. And now I'm stuck. What's going on? There we go, okay. We should be able to... No, this is large. That's extra large, right? Yeah, because that's not an extra large. I think this guy's large. Yeah, he's large. Extra large needs, like, a crazy bunch of stuff. So we're not that big a trash man yet. Interstellar trash man takes some time to really hone the skill of an interstellar trash man. Just doing research while we can. We'll leave some spots open for more research and such. Let's build at least one more. If we got another resin lying around anyway. Which I don't know that we do, and I don't know that I want to trade in. I don't know if I want to do another round of dirt for it. Let's see, come on. Do we have any resin lying around anymore? I think this is our compound. Compound space. Let's see. Scan it. It is good to be back. It is good to be back. Dang it. It's true though, every time I stream I get hungry. Sometimes it's because I don't eat beforehand, other times it's just, I don't know, I just need to eat or something, but I don't know what it is. I stream and I get hungry. Oh, I still have some malachite over there. Get to smelting. Alright, printer. Oh my goodness. Actually, we can look at, yes, tab. Where is the hoverboard and what does he do? Is it under... See, these are the rockets. Hoverboard. Mission completion required. This is the other thing that happened, is right as I started, I opened up the game, and it said I had completed a bunch of missions, and that I had a bunch of new missions added. Now, I'm imagining all these are because of the new update and stuff, so I actually haven't even checked that. Personal low-friction mobility device equipped through the backpack, draws 1 power while active. We need an exochip to make that go. Also, actually, we might have one for all those missions we completed because we already meet the requirements. All right, get you on here. Whoop, not. Oh, this game sometimes. All right. Do we want to be British or from America? Do what you know, right? I mean, honestly, I would love to go to a different country. I would love to drive in different countries, but at the same time, I'm terrified of hitting things. I would be terrified I would forget which side of the road I'm supposed to be on. No lie. What was I gonna check? Oh yeah, the drop pad here. So we can check our mission status. All right. So we have rewards. Prototype recovery, find a vehicle, data recorder on DeSolo. Blow up data recorder, what? Retrieve the data from a busted exo prototype vehicle. Oh, I guess we did that, and we must have scrapped it. Interesting. Tracing the transmission. Find a mat on DeSolo, find a slot on exochip and mat. Now I don't think that I did these. We went to DeSolo, that is correct. Find mat on DeSolo. I didn't do these, but they're ready to collect for some reason. Let's just take the bites, I guess. Ingredient investigations. Provide mat with plastic, provide mat with aluminum. I don't know if this is bugged. It sounds like it is. Let's just collect it. Who's Matt? Or what is Matt? Onboarding. They just give you a hoverboard? Send off the compiled data from new schematic. All this is wrong, but if this just gives me a hoverboard, I'll allow it. Is this a hoverboard? I'll allow it. Another RTG, shoot. Alright, get this on there somewhere. Well, goals accomplished today, boys. We're going home. Oh, so you just hook that onto your backpack and you're ready to go? For real? All right. So double tap space to equip personal low friction mobility device equipped. Oh, so it's gonna draw from your personal power. Oh wait, so give me this back real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. It's fine. No, sir. Oh, no way. Okay, you can't like boost or anything with shift, but now if I hit jump, do I jump off? No, you do jumps on it. Oh, that's excellent. I'm guessing it's a double jump again to, yeah, double jump again to get off it. But let's be real here. Do you still lose air? I can't tell actually. Yeah, we're still losing air. Okay. So you are still concerned about air while you're riding this thing. But it's a hoverboard. Yes, it's a hoverboard. I am so happy. And I don't even know who Matt is, but I thank him. I thank him greatly. Excellent. All right. Now that we're radical in space, do I just get the rest of these and figure it out later? Because I got vertical thinking, find data recorder on Visania. I think it's just because I've been to these planets and retrieved things that it's counting them. I get the VTOL rocket. Activating Matt on Visania. I don't know what those are. Tracked. Active. Find and explore an exocache. Because I wonder if some of those were supposed to be activatable, but unlock schematics in the catalog. Cool, cool, cool. These are all the complete ones. Alright, so don't know what happened, but we'll just take the bites. Because I can't do them now. I mean, they're all done, so I will take the VTOL rocket and whatever chips you owe me here. Hydrazine. Oh, that's probably for the rocket. Or this guy. Alright. Okay, just one more time on this thing here. Oh, that's sick. Give me a, where's the, oop. So now with the small RTG, you effectively have fast travel now. I mean, this is really good having the small RTG for sure, but then obviously you also need air, or oxygen, excuse me, because we can get some air with this. But speaking of which, yep, yes. This is actually too much fun. All right, get off it. All right. I don't know how useful it is. It's pretty good. I feel like early on, since you don't. Here's the question. I don't have any tethers actually, do I? If you have tethers, can you place tethers while riding it? That's the real question. What are tethers again? Tethers compound? I forget so much every time. Oopsie, just had it. Yeah, tethers are compound. We can get some more of that. I think we had some still chilling over here, right? So much fun. I'm excited about this VTOL rocket, but we gotta give it a second here. Okay. Look at all that stuff. All this compound I just have lying about. There we go. I just need the one, really. Alright, let's there we go. Okay. Alright. I can print while boarding. Yes. Alright. Oh, you can. Oh no, that's so good. That's so good. Alright. I mean, I'm glad they weren't like, yeah, we're not gonna let you do that. Can you do that while you're in a truck? More questions I have. Solve them we shall. The answer is no. But honestly, it makes more sense for a vehicle that you can't get oxygen from. That makes way more sense. Alright, sick. So sick. I love it. Alright, we're gonna hang onto the board. Alright, what's the plan? VTOL rocket, VTOL rocket. We need to play with the VTOL rocket right now, right this very instant. Look at this thing. Alright, A scouting aircraft capable of vertical takeoff and landing, provides 2 small slots, 2 medium slots, and oxygen. Requires hydrazine as fuel. So it's probably going to be more like the buggy, where you do have 2 slots, but that's all you get. And it says it's a scouting craft, so this looks like it'll be... I mean, it's got 2 medium slots. So you can fit some research on here and then fly out. Hold on, let's get... obviously, it requires hydrazine for fuel. I don't know that there's a solid fuel one. But then that would just be a one-time use, so that'd be a little silly. Oh, hydrazine goes up there. So it has a slot for hydrazine. So like if I just put this here as storage and then it'll... Alright, I'm excited. Double tap for takeoff. Are we ready? Are we ready to do this? I'm excited for this. I don't think they'd add a VTOL rocket. I'm glad they did. Alright, here we go. Ignition. Oh. Okay, okay. Shows you what you're over. Ascend. Ah, yes. Yes. Is there a boost? Oh yeah, shift is lower yourself, so. Oh, it gets faster. I think the longer you're going forward, it gets faster. So it can rise. How high can we go? Keep an eye on my hydrazine. It's not using up a ton of fuel, just kind of flying around. Can we get up to the clouds? Can we go into the clouds? Real questions here. Are the clouds solid? They are not. But they are... There's nothing going on the inside. Gosh, can I relate? Okay, so... Lower atmosphere, lower atmosphere. Pretty good, pretty good. And then shift to lower ourselves. Dude, this is awesome. Oh, this is so good. Not super fast on the rising and falling, but I guess it doesn't really need to be. Astroneer doesn't really have you going into combat situations, so... Alright, let's... So I still have, so... Double tap. Wait, oh, double tap shift to land, yeah, because that's down. F to exit. Yes! Alright, so now we can do this. Oh, bring it over here. Oh, the double taps. Plug this in. Tap power up. And we can just get some sick grind on here. Excellent. Oh, there's a couple more over here. Oh, oh yeah, my my generator for power is this guy. Hands are getting cold. Alright, this is awesome. So, scouting vehicle with 2 medium spots. So obviously you can put 2 medium storages on there if you're gonna be collecting smaller stuff. Is this front thing is not a storage slot, is it? No, it's not. So get off there. So we can go around and collect some research like this. There we go. Power myself back up. This is so cool, dude. This is so good. Oh, I love this. This is a great idea. Also, I like that icon they have to show you where you're landing. It's nice. Oh, that's so sick. Sister Mary, you've outdone yourself again. You have done it. I'm so happy. From a game I have asked nothing for again in return. Like, oh, they always do a good job. Okay, let's see. Look around a little bit while we are waiting. That's not gonna be as good as what we already got here. Just some debris. Oh, dude, this is so good. Yes. I love this so much. Yes, this is the perfect game. It is the perfect game. There's nothing more I could ask for at this point in life. Is this going? Is this working out? Did I? This one is different. Oh, this is the one that you need to maintain a certain level of power. We only brought one of these. Okay, yeah, this isn't the... So they have both nowadays. Okay, so this one should work. with what we want to do here. Because this one is just fill it up for a certain amount of time, whereas this one we need to get to a certain level or output of power. Where this one is only like 1 US of power. Cool. Rarely found in Rex. So we can find them in Rex, that's cool. Man, I love Glacia. This game, this brings a smile to my face and to my heart. It's so good. Alright, so we will bring back 2 things of good research, and then the trashing begins. We will be trash men. Garbage men in space. Needed to just do some relaxing garbage collecting. That's all I needed for today. these research actually look almost natural on this guy here. The engines do all the little turns and stuff depending on your direction. It's good. And the fuel is not bad either. It's not running out like really quick or anything. Alright, yeah, going forward, if you keep moving forward, you definitely go a lot faster. Just takes a second to get to that speed. So if we stop, then go forward again. Yeah, it's way slower. You can even hear it in the engines. Alright, let's land this sucker. Wait, if I just double tap shift right here, will it too far above landing zone? Okay. So once you see the icon there, but yeah, like that, then it will land for you. Okay, cool. Excellent. We should have parked this way closer to the research, but that's okay. We need to get it in our cardio. Astronauts need exercise too. At least we have gravity. We don't have to strap ourselves to a treadmill, which I find to be the hilarious thing. Most hilarious thing we have to do in the ISS. Gotta hold ourselves down so we can actually run on a treadmill. Alright, we are researching to our heart's content. Let's go collect some trash! For now, we'll have the RTG's red shotgun. Alright, ooh, I don't have a drill, do I? Let's go get, I have a small one. Actually, I don't make big drills, I just make better drills. And right now, I'm not caring too much on, I mean, the VTOL rocket was what I cared about the most. But I think what I'm focusing on right now is just getting a bunch of scrap so that we can buy and sell whatever we want. I think I kind of want to learn a little bit of or at least I want to research and start looking at automation stuff. Because there's still so much in this game I haven't delved into too deeply yet. I need to. I don't have any arms on this planet yet, do I? I do not. Alright, well, we'll worry about that when we get back. So, I just wanted to see what the drill level 1. Tungsten carbide and ceramic. Yeah. I'm hoping 1 drill will be enough for what we need if we ever need to dig ourselves out. But given how wide this is, it might... it looks like it'll do it. I couldn't remember if you needed 2 drills on these, depending with how big they are and stuff. No, that'll do us just fine, though. Yeah, that's fine. That is A-okay. We have we have the rockets beacon. Oh, also we have the map, right? Yes, compass, research catalog, mission log. So good. All right. Honestly, get some more iron. Put all this in my backpack. Alrighty. So what is new in the world? Actually, thinking about things that are new in the world, doesn't it seem like things are exploding? Like literally exploding a lot more in the world lately? What was it? That oil rig having a lot of trouble, and it looked like the devil or some sort of evil creature itself was trying to come out of the seafloor. That looked like fun. Let's see what else is going on. It feels like explosions have just been happening, and that's usually classically not good. I don't really need any power cells. So will this automatically feed onto power storage? Certainly hope so. Oh wow, we don't actually create enough power to keep this afloat. That'll help. Ooh, we do need these power. So this might be too big to that tire's not too big. That takes a good amount of energy to run. And this is gonna be too big, this whole thing. Yep, okay. Intergalactic garbage man. Alright. But yeah, no, there just seems to be a lot more explosions. Mostly manufacturing accidents or locations and stuff, and obviously that whole thing that I was just mentioning with the oil rig. Stuff's crazy, man. And then in the gaming world, what's the most exciting things that have gone on? There's been a little bit of E3, obviously. I don't think there's anything that happened in E3 that had me super excited. I mean, I'm excited, but I'm not like super crazy or over the moon about anything that I saw, I don't think. But the funniest thing I think that everyone's laughing about is the newest Switch console that they announced, which has an OLED screen, which is cool. Obviously, that's nice. That's an upgrade right there. I think that's the only real thing they added. Is it's an OLED screen. It is now 7 inches instead of like, what's the standard size? Like 6.1 or something like that. It's like 6.1, 6.2 inches. New one's 7 inches, so awesome, cool. Even though, I don't know, I have a Switch Lite. I got a Switch for my wife, and I have a Switch Lite. And I like the size of the Switch Lite. I feel like the Switch Lite feels perfect for the handheld stuff, and that's where I kind of want to stick for handheld. So I don't know how 7 inches is going to be for, you know, doing handheld stuff. Oh, missed it. But just the funniest thing that has come out about this is the fact that they named this model, because it's not Switch Pro or anything. They don't have a cute name for it. It is literally just Switch OLED version, or model. It's like OLED model is the name of it. And I find that amazing that that's what they went for. Open Astropedia, I can't, there we go. So is this garbage now, or is this, I still need to scrap this? I still think I need to put it through the scrapper to actually, because it just stays in this little grocery bag thing, and I need to do that, yeah. Man, that's so slow. Alright, with this shredder though, we can't even do like a medium platform, right? Is this too big? I'm gonna guess yes. Yeah, that's just gonna flop. No, it's not done yet. Intergalactic garbage man. But yeah, Switch OLED model. It's doing it. We need way more power, but it's doing it. We're gonna salvage up some more power out here. What makes those batteries? Is it power cells? Yeah, that's what it's called. Graphite. Yeah. I don't know if there's any graphite out here. I mean, it's doing it. It's just gonna take a little while. So yeah, new Switch, which I don't think there was too much about it that made me say, oh, I would really like that. I think I like the new Switch Lite color they added was really cool. I mean, that dark blue, I would have liked that. I got the bright, like the light blue that they offer. But the dark blue looked really cool. The OLED version, I think the standard is white, so it looks like the Apple Switch. Yeah, it's just like, I guess, well, it's not really like a, yeah, no, I think it's just pure white. It's not even like an off-white or a beige white. But yeah, I think it's okay. I don't think they did anything wrong. It's just, and I didn't really expect much to come from them either, to be honest. I don't know why anyone ever thought that they were gonna do 4K with the Switch. Like, it's a Switch. Like, it's not exactly a powerhouse by any means. Oh my gosh. I wish I could pick this up. Oh, the double jumping. Oh, I can dig while... Oh, I can't believe I didn't test that first. Hold on. I can do this and dig. Oh my gosh. The world will never be the same. Never. It's so good. Alright, let's see. Organic. Backpack full. I can get more organic. It's fine. That iron. Alright, I can't pick this up, so that stands to reason that I can't shred it. Got some arches over here. Oh, don't drive into the hole, you idiot. Quit being an idiot! There we go. Come on. There we are. Let's see. Anything else from E3 or video game related that I'm interested in? This arch is really cool. I think I landed here once because there would be no reason for this to just be here alone. I've wanted to play Death Stranding. I haven't played it yet, but I think the funny thing that Hideo Kojima is doing a director's cut, but the director's cut, from what people are saying, seems to have just taken stuff out instead of adding stuff in, which is kind of hilarious. Freaking Hideo Kojima's a madman, but he's brilliant at the same time. The guy's crazy, but he makes amazing video games. He makes very unique video games, anyway. I don't need to suck power from the process that is already taking up all this power. I'm gonna find more destroyed platforms, see if we can find more wind turbines or something. This is super chill though, man. This game will always be the best. It's my favorite. For real, it's my favorite. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Alright, we can... Do the RTGs keep us alive? They do. We don't have any reserve battery, but we can keep driving. I probably can't run the drill and the... Let's try it. Let's try it right here. Alright. Alright. We're getting just enough power in time to... Ooh, that's a wreck. Let's go up there. I'm, like, just barely getting enough power to run all the things. Seeing a lot of small stuff around this. So it's probably stuff on the inside. Might not be much to scrap though. Ooh, argon. Find our own scrap. Alright, let me... Excited about this dynamite. For now, we can... I'll use up one of these. At least one side of it, anyway. I would like to keep it organized, though. Thank you. Dude, what should I eat? Oh, my wife and I were planning on going shopping. Oh, that's scary. We're gonna have to go buy things. Might be Costco, though. So that might mean Costco pizza in my future. Costco makes some good pizza, man. Titanium, yes. What is this? What is that there? Steel. Oh, that'll be nice. Solid fuel jump jet. Okay, that's cool. Titanium alloy. I like it. I like it. We were getting really lucky on this. Oh, that's research, isn't it? These camera angles, my man. These camera angles. All right. This is research, right? Yeah, research sample. Ammonium. All right. Sweet deal, man. Alright, let's do a little bit of scouting here. Is there anything out here for us to scrap in this direction? Yeah, we're out of power. But you can still glide. When you run out of power, you're still gliding. You still go downhill a little bit. Oh, no, you can still accelerate forward. Well, accelerate just very slowly as all get out. That's fine. That works. Okay. For a second, I thought this was a horn, but can you fly with one of these? Just one. I want to say you would need to. Consumable device that provides an additional boost when jumping. Oh. This is one of those crates. A hardened container that can be opened with explosives. Guess what we got? Guess what we got? Guys, I haven't done this before. This is cool. Alright. Oh, wait. I put it back on the truck. Bring the truck! Bring her around. Got stuff we need to do. We have explosives. I have the C4. That'll stop all of Jaffa in their tracks. Let's go. Alright. Whoopsie. Whoopsie dipsy. Guessing I just planted on there. Let's put it on the lock. Alright, here we go. Actually, I'm gonna move my truck back. I forget how much dynamite explodes, and so I'm just gonna be a little bit more cautious, just for my own peace of mind. I die and then I get sent back to my ship. Alright. Light match, run away. Oh, I haven't seen short fuse. I haven't seen that. I didn't know this. Oh, look at these things. Rare resource exochip. All right, we use these to make the VTOL rockets. Oh, it also does debris. Bring the truck. Let's do it. Yes. Why do I not keep thinking of these permutations? I have a jump jet and I have a frickin' hoverboard. The world is my oyster now. Which world? All worlds. Where's this crater? Here it is. Oh my goodness. System Era has made all of its players unstoppable at this point. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's get all this cool stuff on here. Alright, wait, debris I should be able to put in the little basket thing. Oh, that's cool. That makes debris, so now I can just do some debris shredding. Just make sure it gets in there. There we go. More microchips. Oh, I'm excited about these chips. Is there another one that I missed? I thought there was 3. 1, 2. Was there not 3? Am I losing my noggin here? Thought I was able to pick one up. Or did I put it away? Did I shred it? That'd be amazing. I could have swore I had another one. 1, 2. Everyone, am I crazy? Am I losing it? Did I shred it? Gosh, if I shredded it, that'd be hilarious. Or was it just 2? I could have swore it was 3. People gotta be watching me more, man. Everyone's gotta pay attention. Because if no one knows, how am I ever gonna know? Yes! Whoa! Oh, this is actually not good. Oh, you still take fall damage pretty well, don't you? Thing overheats. This guy is more of a jump jet than a jet pack. So if I have 2, it must double the effect at least. Alright. So we at least have 2 chips now. I could have swore there was a third. I think I'm going, or I must be losing it. That or I dropped it somewhere, but that's okay. We'll pull away real quick. Look one more time, and then we're gonna move on from this because I don't care to go crazy for the next 5 minutes or anything. Trying to dig it out a little bit. Nope, nothing here, nothing there, nothing anywhere. Alright. Alright. There's only 2 chips. We just have to convince myself now there's only 2 chips, and that's fine. Do a little bit of research on our way. Nope. How many bytes do we have? Oh yeah, I always forget I have the tablet. We can just research things that I want from here. And do it wherever we are. Oh, it's such the coolest thing, dude. I'm such a child about it. It makes me so happy. Alright. Let's go find more things to shred. Oh, this is good. This is a good game. This is a good game. Oh, my mind just went somewhere. So, the VTOL rocket. Can we make it, or can we make it? We can make a separate item for this. I don't know if this would make it easier programming-wise or what, or if this is just a bad idea all the way around. Because I guess exploits are breaking things, but can we make it so that you can make a small launch pad? Clean Man, was up? How's it going, dude? It's good to see you. We're just playing some new stuff on Astroneer. They did an update, and there is, if you double tap now, you can get a hoverboard, dude. A frickin' hoverboard, and I love it. You can combine that with the jump jet that I got on my shoulder and just go, woo! It's the best thing ever. But you can also run out of power, and then that's not the best thing ever. But talking about the new VTOL jet they added, basically, if they could make a small landing platform, but put sockets on it so that you can land it, part of me, not that this makes a lot of sense, but I feel like it could be fun, is if you could make the VTOL rocket connectable to a vehicle like this, and then you could land it on a vehicle if it had the prescribed like little landing pad or like magnet thing to hold it in place. So not that you'd be able to drive it connected to anything, but just like it could connect, you could drive it around and then fly with that and then come back to the vehicle and keep going. I think that would just be cool. I don't know how hectic that would be though if you're playing with multiplayer kind of stuff and you have one person driving while someone tries to land it. I don't know if that's hectic or crazy, but that'd be fun. These are just fun ideas. Alright. Intergalactic garbage men. Just shredding stuff up. This thing eats through so much power. Oh, it eats through so much power. I kind of love how much power it eats. It's amazing. I'd have brought more RTGs had I known. I don't know if there's anything worth digging out. Doubt it. Dude, this is so good. This is so good. No, we gotta wait. Gotta wait. I'm slowing down. Doing a little recon. Do-do-do-do. Oh, ooh, we hit the mother load over here. Is there anything for power that still works over here? Ah, some batteries. Or power cells, excuse me. Oh, a lot of this stuff can get eaten, though. Oh, we found the mother load for scrap. Can I carry things while... Yes, I can. Okay, cool. This thing without power, though, is, where... Truck is over there. Just don't want to... Actually, I should just use the power. So I like to keep breathing. Keep breathing. I'll put this here so that I can run faster. Get all this done. Anything else here? I guess there's a few more little bits. Little bits. These we can actually put in our backpack. Yay! But yeah, man. New Switch, not super impressed, but I mean the name's really silly, but I mean, I'm glad they're still iterating at least. I guess Switch is still brilliant piece of technology, and I'm glad they decided to go this route. I mean, Nintendo's usually the innovator for sure. Number one, yeah, no, they're really awesome. Is this? It's still running. Just very, very slowly. Maybe I should let it regain power for a second before I start throwing stuff at it again. But yeah, no, can't think of much other stuff gaming-wise. Other things I want to stream though that I haven't started yet, but I still haven't played Detroit Become Human, and I've wanted to. I mean, which reminds me, I've also wanted to play Indigo Prophecy. I played a demo for the Indigo Prophecy, or it's also known as Fahrenheit. I've wanted to play that game since I played the demo back when it was like 2006, maybe 2005. But I never got the chance to, and I want to stream it at some point. I'm going to emulate it, obviously, but I'm excited to play that one. I love those kind of decision-based games. Resident Evil series is live on Netflix. Yes, it is Infinite Darkness, right? Resident Evil Infinite Darkness. I'm excited to watch that. I feel like I'm not fully caught up on all the games. I still need to finish Resident Evil 4, even though I've played 5. But I'm gonna watch that nonetheless. I'm excited about it. I hope it's good. I really do hope it's good. I saw some people on Twitter complaining about the writing. They said the writing was a little cheesy, but I think there's only, I mean, when it comes to I simp for Claire. You know, if you simp for Claire, that is wonderful. All the power to you. Claire's a good character. But what was I gonna say about it? The obviously, since it's a Japanese game, you know, Japanese story and all that sort of stuff, and so it all comes out of Japan. Most times, there's usually something lost in that there localization. But honestly, I think it'll be good nonetheless. I honestly, I have no problem with poorly localized things. I think they're the best. Honestly, they're usually funnier. But yeah, no, I'm excited to watch that. I think it's gonna be a good one. And then they're also making a live-action movie, which I'm scared for, because obviously they've done live-action for Resident Evil before, but they were not going by the game lore. Obviously, they're more going for their own new story, right? So it felt less authentic, and it was a little bit cheesy and didn't make much sense. But it was something. But I just don't know. I'm curious on if live action for Resident Evil in general can work. Because I feel like yes, Resident Evil is mainly about zombies, but it's not just about zombies. Like, it's about BOWs, to be fair. But I don't know how much nuance there will be with these movies. I'm imagining they're just gonna feel like regular zombie movies partially. But I don't know. It should be interesting. I want to say that comes out near to the end of the year, but I could see something like that getting in development hell, if you will. But yeah, no, I love Resident Evil. I need to get back to that. So during the Steam Summer Sale, I bought a handful of Resident Evil games, because that's what we do here. And I actually bought Resident Evil 4 for PC, just because emulating it was kind of rough. And so we're gonna start over. Not that we got that far. We only did one streaming session of it, but man, well, I think it'll be better if we, do these hurt? No, these don't. I think it'll be, these ones do, right? Or not. Zombies are back in style. I wonder, are they back in style? Because I feel like zombies like hit their stride in like 2007, 2008. Like that was it, man. Like, zombies were the big thing. And then, well, I think that's when it started to get big. And then The Walking Dead was really a big part of that too, I think. Just with all the excitement of like Left 4 Dead and other video games doing zombie stuff. And then that show coming out was like I don't know if it was them cashing in, but I think they're like, now's the time to do it because it's a really popular comic book. Still is a popular comic book. And then some people are back and forth on the actual show nowadays, I hear. Or at least people who are fans of the comic book. I hear the show did not work, or it wasn't true to it, obviously, but everyone who's ever read a book and had a movie about it knows the pain. But yeah, if zombies are back, I'll bite on that, I believe. I could see that being the thing. I'm still waiting for robot apocalypses to be more of a thing. Because everyone talks about that, like that's too realistic or too close to home kind of thing, but we need more good movies of robot takeover. And maybe not even smart robot takeover, just robots going rogue, essentially. I think the only people who did that really well was Black Mirror, the episode Metalhead. That was a fantastic episode. If you haven't watched any of Black Mirror, some of it's good, some of it's not as great, but I think one of the best episodes they did was Metalhead. And it's just basically about, I think a government made a robot that kind of just went crazy and started killing anything it could find. And it was awesome. Oh no, we're running out of air. Breathing is important. I like breathing. I didn't realize we're so low on air. Alright, let's start scrapping these platforms. Whoop. That one missed. Yes. Can't even fit in the mouth of it, but I love it. See, we have a shredder in this game. Now all I need is the hydraulic press to just crush things. It'll be perfect. Yeah, no, what we need... Sister Mara needs to make this. We make a hydraulic press. And what it does is it takes these and it turns them into the baskets with the debris in it. But like 4 of them or something. Or however the math works out. So then you can bring your hydraulic press around and then bring it all back to the scrapper. So then you do the scrapping at home, but you can crunch it all down with the hydraulic press. Yes. I need a contact system error right now. Oh my goodness. That's how you pronounce the company, right? Systemera? System something. Systemera Softworks, yes. They make a great game. They do fantastic stuff. Such good stuff. Alrighty. Next on the list, an actual good platform. Trashing this sucker. Get all this scrap. This was a good scrap heap. Alright, we need to check for more. We can get some more research here. We can fit at least one more on here. Actually, we fit a couple in the back as well. We need to make this a worthwhile trip. I mean, we're getting a lot so far. Oh! I forgot that those pop. Oh, we're okay, though. We're okay. Just sit in our truck and save. Alright, let's see if that one's... Oh, no, wait. I was by that, but I didn't really check it. So I want the really good research if we can... allow for it. If we can make that happen. Is this one a power one? This one might be not the power one I need. So actually, I don't know. Because I have 2 RTGs, and the wind. So maybe we can do it with. So what is that going to be? 2.5? Is wind on the small one 0.5? I can't remember. It's not AUs. That's the US. Oh, it's 1.5, and these are 1. Yeah, it makes sense that it's more than that one. Alright, we're gonna have to... Maybe we should have just used the back. There we go. Can we do it? I don't think that's enough. I think we have to get it over half. And we're just barely not reaching it. Oh, nope. That's it. Dunsies. We did it. Alright, yeah, we'll put this one on back. Excellent. Super success. Alright, so we're gonna have so much research and scrap. Actually, how much more scrap can we hold on to here? Another 3? And then... yeah, we're out of space in the back. Oh wait, I still gotta scrap these guys. Alrighty. Sweet. Okay. So we can fit at least... gotta take my drill and this other research back. Put you in the back. So got the back slots filled up. Filled up on all those. Fit 3 more here. 3 more there, and then 1 on this itself. It'll sit there once it's finished. And then I could put this back on my backpack, honestly. So then we fit 2 more large researches. Call it a day. Or at least head back to camp. To base. Here we go, some more scrap. Ooh, more dynamite. Honestly, the dynamite's good, because if we find any more of those exodynamic drop pod things, drop pods, then I want them. I mean, this can just stick onto stuff, right? Because, yeah, we just won't detonate it. Famous last words. We crash into something too fast, it goes off. I would love it if this was like Civil War era dynamite, like just like really, really unstable. You just drop it funny, it explodes. Dude, I can't imagine working with old school dynamite like that. Oh, this won't fit, will it? We can try. Yeah, this doesn't fit. Small platforms fit, but that the physics on the truck are great. I thought it was gonna go through, but it just plops on it. Another test, because I haven't tried this before. Can you scrap random research? It does not seem to want to lock in. Which I didn't expect it to be able to. That doesn't make much sense. I was just curious. Alrighty. Yeah. Did I get all that? Yeah, no, I got all that. Oh, some power. Stuck on the rocks. That's too big. Come on, I just want to make this easier for myself. Get this guy started. Oop! I stop clicking out of my window. What if there's a setting that I can change to make it so that my window stays, or like it's all bound and stuff instead of jumping around like that? Or what's happening is I'm clicking outside the window. Let's see, I'm playing on windowed full screen. I don't know. I don't know if that's a bug or if, because most games they kind of anchor your cursor so that you're not clicking out at any given point. Click it. Okay, that's just some that stuff. Okay. Okay. I'll just drop this just in case. I don't want to drop the other more worthwhile stuff. There we go. Get all that running. This is a successful mission so far, man. We're finding all the stuff I wanted to find. Just research and scrap. And some fun stuff, dude. We got the exo chips. We got some argon out of nowhere, and a bunch of other fancy stuff over here. What did we get again? I think we got some titanium and titanium ore. Yeah, and we got steel. Titanium alloy. Wait, titanium alloy, steel, iron, hematite. Thought we just got some straight up titanium. I might be crazy. I'm just crazy. I'm just a little or I'm not crazy. I'm just a little unwell. I know. Right now you don't care? Is that how it went? Can't remember. Alright, that's not gonna fully finish because of space. Is there anything we can drop? I can ditch this. Actually, we can just do that for now. Did it pop it off? I thought there was a full one there. Maybe it did have a spot to go onto. Oh, one over here. Okay, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense, I guess. Oh, so close, so close. Alright. Do we have any other small stuff to shred? Not looking like it. Alright. We need to find some canister, or more research. 2 more big researches, and then we will head back to camp. Oh, actually, I might be able to save space with this. So this one needs ammonium? That's what it's called? Yeah, ammonium. Perfect. Perfect. Alright. One for that side, and then we can fit one more in the front. And then we can fit a little bit more scrap with the space we just made available. Just need to find one of these exodynamic drop pods with the power logo. That one will be perfect. But yeah, so life is good. On my end of things, I have been having a good time. Like I had mentioned earlier, my family had come to visit. And in general, my family is doing well. Work's still going okay. Gosh, it was crazy this last week though. Everything was just broken. I had almost nothing to do for a while. And the only time I had something to do was testing to see if everything was working again. And it wasn't. It was amazing. Usually holiday weekends, so 4th of July weekend, usually holiday weekends are usually really chill for the most part in my work, but they put in so much stuff, and no one warned us, but they put out so much stuff. And it was just a bunch of junk. But we couldn't even work on any of it basically because everything was busted and all of our systems were not working. So that was amazing. It was so much fun to sit there and do nothing. So yeah, that kind of sucked. What else has gone on? I feel like a few different things have went down. Can't remember though. Things are just generally good. My wife and I have been watching the Fast and the Furious franchise, and it's been hilarious because it wasn't even because of all the memes. At one point, we're just like, you know what? We should just watch the Fast and Furious franchise. We've wanted to, just to have fun and laugh at it. Not that I mean, obviously you can't take those movies 100% seriously. They're just silly action movies, but they are kind of fun. Honestly, they are fun movies. Let's go down here. Let's just. But it's just been hilarious because Fast 9 came out recently, and that might have been the reason that we started saying, hey, let's get into it, and then we can maybe watch the 9th one in theaters. I don't even remember at this point because we've already watched 7 of them. 7 was probably the best though, don't at me. But anyway, no, it's Tokyo Drift. It's always been Tokyo Drift. Oh, we've been here before. But just with Fast 9 coming out, and I'm imagining that's why all the Dom memes have been taking over everywhere. It's just come at the perfect time. The memes are just so good. I know everyone's sick of it at this point. I am too, honestly, but it's still been hilarious. Is this that one we already hollowed out? It is. We somehow came in a circle, man. We just spun in a circle. I know they do say you'll travel in a circle if you're lost, classically. And you usually tend to drift toward whichever dominant hand you have. So like if you're right-handed, you will naturally drift to the right while you're walking. And I don't know how that makes sense, but that's interesting. All right, can I flip while? Yes, you flip while you're still in the car. Good. Oh, hey. Like scrap one or two of these things, and we'll be able to. Should be able to finish up a few bits of scrap. Alright, so now finish one more. Just have it sit there, and that's what we'll do. And then we are full up on scrap, on expensive, cool things, and big research. Woo! Oh, forgot that those are catapults. They try and blow you up. Alright, what should we eat? I mentioned before, Costco pizza is a possibility in my future. Thinking possibly steak. I eat a lot of steak. I mean, or at least I'm trying to eat a lot of steak. I need ample red meat to survive in my life. Alright, that is a full stack, and it's just gonna click until we get home. Awesome. Let's see. Actually, we might have. No, we don't have leftover noodles. I think we ate all of our noodles from last night. My wife makes some mean spicy noodles. And I do love me some noodles. All right, that direction. Homeward bound. Let's go. Got some research and scrapping to do. Some trading from the scrap. But yeah, no. So just in general, my life is going well. How are you today, everyone? So I'm just glad to be back streaming. I'm gonna post the new schedule and get some other stuff together. I know a lot of this has been impromptu today, but I'm going to send out the schedule here soon and be back to consistent streaming. It's been a good vacation from streaming, honestly. Which I streamed here and there, obviously, but it is sometimes nice to sit back, be with family, and chill out. Kill those plants. I do miss my family. Alright, like the moment they left, I was already like, oh, I miss everybody. It's sad. I don't like living away from family. It's rough. I like my family. Very blessed to get along and love my family, honestly, because I know for some people, family is a rough subject, which is way too bad. What's that other icon? Oh, does that just mean I have completed missions, probably? All right. Where is... Oh, it's right there. I drive right past where we needed to go. So here's where all of our research is, and our trade platform. Alright, this works, this works, this works. Alright, we'll just do that, then I can finish. Yeah, this doesn't automatically take scrap, I remember, so just have those there for... When we start, we will start grabbing these suckers. Oop, get more research going. I want to research everything. Why aren't you running? Is that one not set to auto or something? Okay. So one more of these. All right. We have 50,000 bytes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh shoot! All right, what do we research here? I was thinking, using that noggin of mine. We ought to go. Okay, we got the mods. I wanted to go automation stuff. Let's just look through things. Leveling block. Don't really have too big a need for that. Portable oxygenator. We don't have we're not near nanocarbon alloy just yet, so we're gonna hold off on that for a little bit. Don't need mods really. Explosives. Small camera. Takes a photo when activated. Includes customizable photo filters. That's fun. Trumpet horn. Holographic figurine. Produces a customizable hologram when activated. I'm just curious, so we're going to grab that. Terrain analyzer. Detects and isolates terrain colors attached to the terrain tool to activate. Oh yeah, so this helps you paint. Probe scanner. I haven't done the probe scanner thing yet. I need to do that. Hydrazine jetpack. Yes. Titanium alloy. Yes. Provides sustained directional flight. Consumes hydrogen. I don't need that, but I want it. Alright, we already have the hoverboard. Come back to me. Alright. Horns. We already went through all this. Yeah? Yeah, we did. Okay. Field shelter. Not yet. Auto arm. Medium resource container. Medium fluid and soil container. Medium gas container. We should probably start getting into the gas business. Power sensor. Activates targeted items based on changes in available power. Yeah, this is all like the button repeater. Power switch. Alright, yeah, let's just start getting these, because these aren't too expensive. I can't see it now. Alright, cool. 750. Button repeater. When activated, also activates any targeted items. So when one thing happens, more happen. Whatever's targeted. That's cool. Delay repeater. When activated, also activates any targeted items after a specified delay. Cool. I'm getting into programming here. Count repeater. When activated, a specific number of times also activates any target. I'm sure that can get pretty complicated. Alright, power switch. I haven't even done wind turbines. I looked up battery, but I don't have lithium yet. RTG. Once we get nanocarbon alloy, maybe. I've just been finding wind turbines more than anything. Medium C platform. I don't think that's going to be too helpful, but if there's a need, I will have it for that. Titanium for these silos. Tall storage. Buggy horn. Hydrazine thruster's not a bad idea. Actually, the paver is also probably pretty good to have. We'll worry about drills later. Atmospheric condenser, yeah, we need to start doing that. Large solar panel, not just yet. First solar panel. Large resource canister, large silos. I do love the large seats. Crane, the horn. I don't think we need a crane for anything. How important is the crane nowadays? I remember the crane being a big deal because that used to be the only way. Wait, was that the only way? That was the only easy way back in the day to dig out like lithium and titanium. Because you could only get surface level stuff unless you had a crane with a drill head on it. But I think that was before you could fit a drill head on a buggy or something like that. I feel like a crane is nice, but it's not like necessary as much as it used to be. Auto extractor efficiently extracts resources over time without removing terrain. I'm interested in seeing that. That was a lot of stuff. Whoops. Well, we're still getting bites. Oh yeah, I want this guy. Aluminum alloy, graphene. I might be able to do this. And these are some just more of the fun stuff. Gates and stuff like that. Extra large B platform. I want that in a little bit. This platform's designed for auto arms. Let's grab that. Chest piece board. And the biggest rocket, which is fine. Oops. Alright. I think we more or less looked everything over. Like where this is headed. Get a little bit more power on this guy. Oops. Can you just pick up? Thank you. Get a little bit more power. So hopefully that stays running better. Alright. So now's the time to figure out what we want. I love that wind turbine, but I want to get the real big one. I should, in a minute, I should be able to research it because it's 4,500. Come on, boys. Keep researching. We're almost there. Alright. So to make it, though, iron, which we have, ceramic, which we can get, graphene, which I can make, an aluminum alloy, I want to say I can make. Aluminum and copper. Easy. We just barely made some copper, and I know for a fact we have some aluminum. Right? We had some copper. Do I have aluminum on me? Oh, we have titanium on me. Okay, tungsten. My brain's broken. Should still have some aluminum here. Somewhere. Why did I pick up tungsten? Alright, my mind is everywhere. Alright, let's put the chips down. Copper. We need aluminum. We're really just not storing any aluminum anywhere? Oh, over here. Here we are. Aluminum. So aluminum alloy. Ceramic. So we have the iron. We make ceramic, which requires clay, which we have a whole host of dirt over here, I believe. Or, well, maybe it's on the other planet. Clay. It gets me 3 clay, that's enough. Yeah, clay turns into ceramic, it's quartz, it turns into glass. Yeah. I don't know why every time that's the difficult thing for me, my brain just can't handle it for some reason. We need to figure out what I want to actually buy in general. Part of me almost wants to buy some lithium because of the fact that we could battery up. Actually, are there bigger batteries than the one that we have? Because I want to say the one research was it medium? Hold on. So these are all our production. Large shredder trade platform. I should make the exo platform or whatever. I don't know what that. It's usually where you get extra skins and stuff if you collect things they want you to collect for events and stuff, I think. Alright. Large resource. Large activation storage. That might be a good one to grab at some point. Alright, so extenders, power switch, medium generator, medium solar panel, medium battery. But there's no such thing as a large battery or an extra large battery. Actually, I can actually make the large or the extra large shredder. I'm gonna get this wind turbine first though, because I love my wind power. I'm gonna be a wind power baron. That was a thing. I mean, it's always like oil and gas, but wind power baron. An unethical. I love the idea of this now. Just an unethical wind power baron. All right. We need something. I want lithium for batteries. Let's be real. We are just gonna do a full rocket of scrap so that we can get 2 lithiums. Do it. Alright. Those are still going for us. Oh, and they have so much. So good, they have so much. I love that. Alright. Bring you over here. We got a lot more scrap. Perfect. Yeah. Alright. Oh, good. Aluminum alloy. Iron. Where'd it go? We just researched it. Iron, graphene, aluminum alloy, so we need you to get toasted, buddy. Just do the rest. I use ceramic for stuff in general. It's already back. That was quick. No! Come back. Alright, we will use you in a minute on something, I'm sure. Batteries, obviously. We need... Graphene is graphite and hydrazine, right? Yeah, graphite and hydrazine. So hydrazine is ammonium, 2 ammonium, and the fuel is hydrogen. We have argon. Shoot. Alright, I don't even know if there's hydrogen in this atmosphere, so we'll have to figure that out. Let's make another big thing, shall we? Alright, so... Alright. We have a few steps to take. Just a few steps, and then we can have everything we've ever wanted, right? Right. Okay. Let's... First things first, let me find where this... Yes. So I want to put in my... Put in the ingredients I already have. Oh, I need the ceramic. Alright, ceramic. Now we just need graphene. So we need more ammonium. So instead of going to look for some, I can either buy some or we can just fill up my canister and get some dirt. So let's just get some dirt. Thought I had more canisters on this planet. I guess not. We can just cheat. We already have some hydrazine. We'll just have to make more for when we want to reuse the rocket. So now we just need graphite, which I still will probably need to dig dirt for. Shoot, we do. Okay. Then again, I also think there was some around here. Put some stuff down. Put the scrap away. Alright, we're gonna find some graphite. Gonna make this graphene. I swore there was a bit of graphene around here. That's some clay. Could use that earlier. Let's check up here maybe. Gotta remember I don't have air, so. Solid fuel boosters don't really keep you up too high. That's some ammonium. Does not protect you from fall damage. Alright. Well, we're gonna kick it old school, digging in the dirt. So graphite, make graphene to make, yeah, graphite with hydrazine to make graphene, which will then let us build this giant wind turbine. And I have a bunch of iron. I actually have some more I can smelt. Actually, this thing full? It's full. Yeah, why am I still doing this? Let's get some of this other hematite. It's hecatite. Oh, I do have another canister. Dang it. Smelting. Graphite's one of the most expensive other than ammonium. That gets us one. That's all we really need right now. We're really slow right now. RTGs are working as fast as they can. Alrighty. Almost there. What does it take again to make giant platforms? That in it, that in it. Oh, dang. This one's kind of good for storage more so. I mean, this one is kind of the really nice one. 2 resin, 2 iron. So we got the iron, that's for sure. I have resin nearby. A little bit right there. Yeah, no, this should be enough for here. Cool, it's enough for one. Get this one started. Totally make it from here. Silicone, tungsten carbide, except chips, not bad. It's not bad. I think we need to go to the other one. Yeah, we do. Yeah, this is an extra large, so I should be building another large one. Shoot. Oh, this would be perfect for the arms. Yeah, no, it's gonna be great for the auto arms. I think those only cost like compound to make, right? You can make them in here. Or you can, I thought. Possibly not. Probably the small one. Oh my gosh, there's so many dots. Yeah, that should really be a different type of menu. Auto arm. Graphite and aluminum. I was wrong. I stand corrected. My bad. Okay, excuse me. Alright. Anything else I can do to add more power? The wind is down, that's why everything's slow. Alrighty, well. What else do we want? Compound, resin, organic, clay, all that stuff we can dig out of the ground really easy. This is where it gets a little bit more complicated. Ammonium to help make... Ammonium helps make hydrazine. Laterite is for... Which one is laterite again? I should always pull up this wiki, dang it. I want to say laterite's aluminum? No, amalekite's copper. Wolframite is for tungsten. Hematite's for iron. Sulfurite. Sulfurite sounds like aluminum though. One of them goes to zinc. I'm forgetting. It's all good. Titanite. Classically, I usually end up wanting to go to like not Visania. Novus? Is that Astropedia in the planets? Novus? Oh no, Novus or Visania? Because Visania has lithium and titanite. Oh, actually, we need to figure out what gases we have here. Argon. Just argon? Thin atmosphere. Checks out. High wind. Titanite and hematite. Okay, so there's titanite. It's just in caves. So more or less, we can actually just trade for whatever we want right now. Always have a good amount of stuff, so we can build a bunch of things and not be too concerned. And we did find a good amount of stuff as well. Alright, alright, alright. So, titanium alloy, steel. I think the main problem is gases, because we can't trade for gases is the problem as well. We cannot do that. No one trades gas, apparently. Which, America would like to know your location if you don't trade gas. Let me tell you, they want it. Alright. Oh, this is an alloy, this isn't a... Alright, okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Oh, yeah, graphite. So we need to make graphene. Alright. And then we're putting everything else on this. We can just have this out here. I haven't done power optimization yet either. We just have so many things we need to do, so I'm just getting one of everything and then we'll optimize. We will optimize. Let's get the exodynamic platform to resin, okay? Because I need to see what that does as well. Alright, so we need... Give me the biggest wind turbine you've ever seen. Do it. Excellent. It's all coming together. Oh, I'm so excited. Wait, oh, the wind's not even blowing. Come on. The large one's not even spinning. Alright, so we did that. We need resin. We need resin. Now we'll leave that so it can gather. That board really does sap a lot of energy from your pack. Without an RTG, it is very short-lived. But I love it nonetheless, it's so good. Then again, me doing anything zaps power from my pack. These damn boost mods. It's taking all my batteries. Alright, that should be enough. Don't have any tethers over here. I'm still running out of oxygen all the time. Oh, it's getting closer. Alright. I didn't have ceramic. Thought I had ceramic on me. Have it over here though. Okay. Wind blown now? Nope. It's all still slow. Take to make titanium alloy. Titanium, nitrogen, and graphene. See, I can't even really make hydrazine right now because I have no hydrogen. And I don't think there's any hydrogen on this planet. If there are, they're trace amounts, because the only thing it said that's in this atmosphere is argon, which I already have a whole case of from salvaging. See, this thing doesn't cool down until you get back on the ground. Let's take to make another solid fuel thruster. Aluminum alloy, which is just copper and aluminum. It's picking up. Power's running. Did I connect that other RTG back in again? The RTG QT, there he is. So close. Alright, this is done. We need a atmospheric condenser, iron, glass, and plastic. So glass, iron, I don't think we have any plastic on hand, but plastic's pretty simple. Carbon and compound, we got the compound already, here's some carbon. Call it a day. The excitement is mounting. Alright, once we get all these done, we're just gonna open them up. I guess set them up more or less, figure out what we do, and then oh yes, the extra large is done. and have it all run. Give me that plastic. Put it over here. Excellent. Let's see it in all its beauty. Converts wind into power. Produces 17 US. Oh, wow. Do I have extenders still? I think I had a pack of extenders around here somewhere. Just kind of floating. I may have trashed them because I didn't really need them, but I feel like I usually keep a set around just for base organization and stuff. I got more tethers. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any. Let's I think I had some of these finish up. Use your compass to locate an exo cache and destroy it with dynamite. Oh yeah, they pop up on your thing. I forgot about that. They should show up on your compass. Any of these finished yet? They have not finished. Print an atmospheric condenser. So now we got that thing done. They changed the look of this since the last time I played? I think they have. This thing sits on its own, doesn't it? Yeah, this doesn't need a platform. It's ugly as all get out right now, but we'll fix it. Can that reach? Oh, I want that to reach. Let's do it like this then. Maybe facing out. Yeah, for now. It's fine. And you can be off over here on the side on your own. I hate these things. I need to get the extra large shredder now so I can clean up everything. Yes. Deploy. Shoot. Can this reach? I just want to make sure she reaches before we deploy her. Yes. Try to get it in a good spot. Actually, do I have any dirt? Don't have a canister. Get the canister! The ground must be flat. Get some extra dirt. Where was I putting it? Closer. You know what? Just lay it around here. Yes. Alright. I'm super ready for this. Deploy. Yes. I have to collapse. Converts wind into power. 17 US. So once the wind starts, I hate you guys. We will have so much power, we don't even know what to do with it. Excellent. Alright. Exo request platform. A special rocket used to trade requested items for exo gear and cosmetics during designated time windows. Whoa, okay. Automated mass production protocol. Amp throwback bundle. Copper plate. Cog piece. Start. Automation technology deployed for resupply. I'm interested. Yes, we're getting power. It's basically full. Whoa. So it requires compounds? 160 compounds. Copper plate. So you unlock stuff by... Okay. Interesting. No rewards pending. Cool. Alright. No hydrogen. They have argon here, and that is it. That is officially it. Dang. I do need a gas tank, though. We have 15,000. Let's grab one of those real quick, because that's another one of my missions we got going on. Solar panels, storage stuff. No, these are platforms. Active storage. I'm clicking outside the menu. Do they only have medium size for gas? Those are the repeaters. Where am I looking? Can't find what I want. Yeah, where is this? Use WAS, it'll be a little bit easier. Medium gas container. Okay, so I just need silicone and then glass. I'm losing my mind. Alright. I'll make silicone again. I need methane for silicone? Oh, that didn't happen yet. Alright. So let's just get some compound here. I had another canister. I swore I had another canister. There it is. Cool. Alright, so I can get some compound, throw them on that thing. Researchers are still running. You can't trade for gases on this, which is fine. Just means we have more traveling to do, which I knew, but... Do a few things though. Get that extra large shredder. 2 extra chips. That we can do. No, it's only 5,000. Okay. Let's fill up these canisters real quick and let me get my thoughts. Get my thoughts together here real quick. So we mostly need gases, so we need to go to Novus and Visania specifically. I mean, I think we'll eventually have to go to Atrox for, what's that one gas? Methane? But we do need to set up bases on all the planets. We have a good amount of the resources we need for most stuff on this planet here now, on Glacio, so that's good. That wind turbine is sick. Alright, yeah, we wanted to get more compound. Trade it in so we can see how this guy works. Perfect. Perfect, perfect. False power. No man should have so much power. Okay. So one of these has got to be almost done. 5 minutes left. 1:50, so that one's going to be done here soon. 2 minutes, nice. So we do have 1 left. Check our missions again. I don't think I finished any of them. I have stuff laying on the ground. Oh, we should have produced a full gas resource, and then it'll give us a medium gas canister. Okay, we can do that. Here's another extra chip. There's another extra chip. I just have them laying in the dirt. Jeez, I'm not like in need of them super right now, but they're nice to have. All right, let's just get some argon. Make a full thing of argon. Finish the quest and we'll get a gas canister. Just wanna fly. Alright. Base ain't pretty. Obviously, it's not gonna win any beauty contests anytime soon, but I am content with where things are going. How much can we bump into this, by the way? Not at all. I was curious. Okay, the actual center and the mast of it here we can hit, but yeah, the propellers themselves. Yeah, because it needs to keep spinning for power to happen, and they weren't gonna mess with what happens if it collides, which is all fine, all well and good. I don't mind. I'll allow it. send back a full rocket of compound. What do they need? They need a gas canister as well? Or I can put a gas canister up there. From thin air. New mission, fuel for thought. The new mission going to be fill an entire gas canister thing with these. There's another pad. There it is. Medium gas canister. We did that. Fuel for thought. Create a hydrogen thruster. Echoes from the past. Unlock and print a probe scanner. Did I already do that? Well, I guess I need to make another one. Composite perfection. Refined nanocarbon alloy. Alright. The shelters. Okay. So we don't really need to produce any more argon for any reason. This guy. So bytes, payload of 8, goals 160. So I have to do 160 of these to actually get this skin, I'm guessing, or the bundle, whatever that is. Copper plate. Error, no rewards pending. Automation technology deployed for resupply. Rocket deployed for transfer. So it's not asking for gas or anything at this current juncture, so do I deliver it? Oh, and it also sent 500 bytes because that's what it was asking for. Delivering. Cool, okay. So I just want to see how that works. I am muy curioso. Alright, drop you down. Hematite. Alright, we can actually... Oh, hey, we have another one. Lock that on there. Process this hematite. We ought to make a battery real quick. Where'd it go? Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. Grab the hematite. Hematite, there it is. Yeah, because you need 160 compound, which makes sense. I actually kind of like the idea that they give you an incentive to get out there and get a big amount of something. That's actually pretty cool. That gives people a reason, I think, to come back in a way, because you can unlock stuff and do stuff like that. I like that. That is good. It's very good. Okay. Batteries. Real quick. We need to save some of this energy because we gather a lot of it, but we're not saving enough of it. Okay. Dynamite. It's paper, silicone. Okay. Tractor, roast. Tall platforms, medium platforms, other platforms. Zinc and lithium. What is zinc again? Tungsten is refined from wolframite. I want a few batteries. 3 might even be a good number. Let's go with that. Is it laterite, I want to say? I don't know, basics, resources. Laterite, found on all plant. We need zinc. Sulfurite. Sulfurite's the zinc, okay. So for every one you get 2? Oh shoot. Alright, we'll save one of these guys. That's a good deal. Alrighty. Alright, we can finish another mission by just researching some things, I think, here. Well, if they're cheap, actually. Let's get all the cheap ones, I guess. We'll clear out an entire page if we can. Just make them semi-useful, huh? Semi. Oops. Come on. Come on back. Train analyzer. Oh, we don't have enough for fireworks now. I'll give it a second. Okay, these are back. I'm really just... We've been carrying way too much this whole time. Whoopsie. Very cool. Make some zinc, and then we can make some batteries. We can store some of this power. I'll just put them on here for now. Because it'll be directly coming from that guy, so everything coming from there should be stored there. We need to set up splitters. I need to get power savvy. I think we'll do that next time. I think that'll be the plan for next time. We're just gonna set everything up right and correct, and it will be good. Get the automation going, get the power all set up nice and good. Good to go. Alright, we need my lithiums. There they are. Alright, yeah, after we make these and plant them down, call it a day for Astroneer. This has been good, guys. Oh, this is so much fun. I like building. I like base building. I like exploring. I like chilling. I like flying. Alright. That's fun. Where's the other two? Let's print real fast. Got this turbine's going. All these RTGs. Like 5 or 6 of them. See how fast these fill up once I put them out. I wonder if they're gonna come out with like larger batteries though. The wind stopped. Oh, of course it stopped. No! I just want to fill it up. Come on. Just praying for wind here. Turn into a mariner. Just please, wind. See if I can go up there and make the wind obey. Send the winds! So I'm guessing that icon on the bottom there is supposed to be the same as the hydrazine level, so you know how much gas you got without having to like look down. You can be doing this or this. Then again, you can still see the capsule of the hydrazine just does a good job anyway. There we go. Now it's coming in. There we go. Power stored up for the winter. We're ready. Ready to move across the plains. Oh, that's so good. And this thing, oh my gosh, so good. Whoop. Kickflip and pop shove it our way into a cave. There we go. Alright, our other researches are going well. Anything else? Fireworks, because yes. We need 100 schematics. $3,000, $1,000. Let's have all the small things. All the small things. Good old copyright. $98. Oh, we're not gonna have enough to finish that today. That's too bad. Oh well. We got batteries now. Alright, so for next time, we need to create splitters, we need more extenders. We're gonna need to make some of those platforms so we can use the auto arms, and I want to do another, maybe not another full stock up of the truck, but I want to make it so that I can automate coming back with the truck, it moving everything over, and putting it in all the spots that I need it to be. Which sounds like a blast. one last thing we can check before we call it a day. Just grab those real quick. Did we finish any other missions? We did. So that gives us a gas container. Cool. Alright, any other missions to grab? Nope. They're all either complete or being tracked. Cool. Alright, we can now place you down. Cool. That's awesome. Alright. Batteries are doing their thing. Why do battery things follow you like this? We can start that to make more. There we are, successful. Alright, let's go. Save by getting in a car, just in case. Gosh, that last time I had everything freeze was awful. There we go. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's switch back to me. Hello, everyone. This has been a good time. Let us. Oh yeah. Quit and save. Save and quit. Yes. This has been fantastic, dude. I love this game. System Era knows what they're doing, dude. They do a good job. It's fantastic. Oh, there's so many more things to do. The game runs really well, which makes me happy. There's so much going on with it that, like, I love. It's just good, man. It's just freaking good. So much I want to do more, but at the same time, I said we might do some due process, and you know what? We have just enough time for maybe 1 or 2 matches. So I think we're gonna jump into some due process. Let's do that. Let's edit some stream information. Bam, bam. Done. Just tweet so everybody knows real quick. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to copy paste. Whoopsie. I just want to copy paste that. There we go. Tweet it. Alright. Oh yeah, I still have Discord open. Excellent. Sorry, I'm just informing all the people that we are doing some due process. This is the most important thing, that people know that due process is happening. DP streams. Alright. Cool. Tight. Hit and play. Here we go. I want to say we can get through 2 matches, especially if they're quick ones. If I either get brutally defeated, or if we win really well, then we'll get through 2 probably. Oh, man, my back is a little, something's going on there. Oh, that's good. This is very good. Oh, the sun's coming out finally. And the monitors are still going good. Yeah, they're doing all right. But man, it was a real cloudy day this morning. Which is funny because it's weird. We won't get rain or cloudiness for a long time, and then it just downpours, and we have just a really cloudy day the next day, and then it's just sun all the time. It's hilarious, dude. It's like clockwork sometimes. My lawn has not gotten too big yet, though. Grass height is doing okay. We won't need to mow for probably another week, actually. It might be okay. Might be able to get away with just chilling for at least another week. Alrighty. Loading into the due process. That's what I love. See if anybody's playing. That's the other big question. Can we get a casual match? I'm only seeing 2 people in the world. And I think is there a DPL match on right now? Well, normally they're on the weekend. But I thought I saw a thing, but they might be doing their podcast. It's a good question. Poke around. on the due process stuff. Yeah, they're doing a DPL podcast. That's what that was. I saw that earlier. That is what that was. Alrighty. I think everything is looking and running okay. I played a match or two over the past week. Nothing too crazy. And I've missed playing. It's weird actually. I have not played that much at all recently.
Ah!
Other than those couple of times.
Oh,
Yes, I miss the scream and the shouts. It's my favorite part.
Ah!
He's really not taking it well, is he? Ooh. So I hope that next week I will be back to it 100%. On streaming just consistently and doing it the way that I want to do it now with the time and ability that I have. Whoa. Olympus Gambit. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, that's green? Oh, they can charge into there. Yeah, green's office, so. No, I don't know if I'd do that. The pocket cannon. Bomb is here. Oh, yeah, I don't have. Ugh. Okay. There's a lot going on here. We could really just defend through that, but yeah, the rotation on this. This is a fun one. I really like this. I'm trying to tell who this is good for, because you can really shoot through that. You can kind of cover these two entrances and have an opening here. I don't know. I'm concerned. I don't know what is the best way to go with this. Alright. How's everybody doing?
Great.
Glad to hear it.
How you doing?
I'm good.
Good.
Oh, that's savage. That was good, though. Actually, I didn't even notice the truck was over there. That was a perfect spot. Dude, if they blow through here.
Storefront, right?
Correct.
Yep.
There's a way in here. Forgot.
Run, boy, run. Come here. You died. You died.
Rip.
Can I actually get away with this?
If you believe in the power of friendship.
Oh, fuck!
Ah, he was right there. Oh.
Good try though.
I was gonna molly
No.
it, but I already forgot that this was here. Shoot.
We almost had it.
I'm not sure barbing there was a good idea. I'm not sure who did that. Cause that. Yeah, that's not the best. Shoot. Should have gone through Taylor. I thought about it, but my mind was like, the moment I run through there, watch they try and close it. And I get stuck outside and shot. All Cadet Gimpy, thank you. Thank you for subscribing. For 5 months, good sir. You are magical. Thank you so much. That damn gif. Sandwich. Sandwich, what is happening? Sandwich. Sandwich. I don't know, this could be Axum. I don't judge. Vice Sphere. I don't know, yeah, I don't know why I went off on Sandwich. It could have definitely been Axum. But for some reason, I feel like this screams Sandwich to me. I don't know why. I mean, Axum does like to do weird and fun stuff, for sure. I hate this. But they also have this. Because they can walk through any of that. What is with all these green doors? This is so attacker favored. And it really feels that way. What? Oh my gosh, this bar. Everything is wrong. Y'all are wrong. This is the worst map ever made. I mean, it's something else, let me tell you. The bomb is right here. Yeah, no, that's a must. Do I be this idiot? I can be this idiot. That's fine, we'll do it for fun. Oh, do I take one of these puppies, though? What's last? Factory? I really ought to take something more long range. We'll save the rest. Oh, this is so stupid. I don't want them to see me, but they're gonna see me no matter where I go. They're over there. They're probably gonna come this way. Shoot. This is a bad plan. But it's for lulz. Oh, dang it. I wasn't shooting fast enough. My bad plans. I mean, Degbert's a solid player, so I mean, he's just gonna run through everybody. Oh, Steve. Steve, no. Yeah, Degbert's
I don't know
good,
if I got just one tap through a
Redneck,
wall.
Larzy. Zephyr 6. I don't think I've seen Zephyr 6 or Berkshire. I haven't seen those names before.
.exe.
He's getting flashed on every side. Welcome back to due process. It's a mess. Just getting shot left and right. This was a bad plan. Had I a tub, I should have... Honestly, I should have gone with tub instead of... Because I knew they were gonna... I didn't think they were gonna smoke. But I figured they were gonna come in this way and try and clear through this way. So honestly, a tub would have been better. Thinking logically. Being a man of action and understanding. It would have definitely made more sense to go tub, I think. Tub or should have just been aiming out there in the first place and then shooting people down. Let's see. We have a few people streaming right now, don't we?
Alright, boys. Third time's charm. It's gonna be easy.
Kill them never gets old. Alrighty. We're still defending, right? I'll let someone grab the sniper if they want, or I'll take it if not. Whoa. That is the observation. Okay, cool. My options are limited. Looks like knack it is. I may as well just hide right here. Get shot, probably, but... I'm gonna go down in a blaze of glory. That's the plan. Alright. Oh.
Can I shoot through these observation thingies?
You cannot.
Then the fuck is the point for this?
To spot people.
I brought a sniper because I thought it would be a good spot. The fuck?
They're empty. Oh, he had the sniper, of course he did. I've killed one man so far? Oh, that's not good. That is no good. I've been playing very recklessly too, so I'm not surprised. What do we got? Oh, I try to change views right as we only have one person left to watch. I was figuring more were gonna come through here, which is why I was just gonna shoot a bunch and back up a little bit. Could have threw my molly. Oh, that might have been a better plan. At this point, I mean, I'm just happy to be playing the game. I need to think more. I need a plan. Need to strategize and aim a little bit better. Ugh. Why didn't I read Cadet Gimpy's his message? I didn't read it. I didn't realize he was subbing for 5 months. There's 4 more to Babby. Oh my gosh, I could. Oh yeah, you learned to read. Yeah, no, I just was like, oh, thank you, resubscribe, great. Moved on. Sorry. Shoot, man. Dude, I'm so... You can tell how much I'm focusing. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. We're gonna go storefront. I don't care what anybody says. I'm frickin' doing it. That's mine, we're going for it. Does it not exist because I picked it up? I'm curious. It doesn't. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm just gonna do this because I want to. That'll teach it. Yeah, for real. 4 more to Babby. Freaking oohing. It kills me. Oh, damn it, Terry. I love you, man. That's so good. That's so freaking good, dude. Alright, I have all the ammo I could need, right? Yes, great. Alright, I need to drop Clacker like over here. This man's staring at me. We are a losing team. Let's see, how much time do I have? This might be the only match I'm able to do, actually. Because our Astroneer went a little bit longer than expected. I'm tired, number 2, and number 3, I have to pick up my wife from work. We share a vehicle. Which way am I going? Yes. Oh, frickin' A. Misclicking beyond belief. Why do you smoke right in front of the... They know where you're coming from. Like, if you're gonna throw the smoke, it needs to reach long, man. It's a lot of fire.
kick the door, I can flash it.
Come back.
Yeah, and he's fucking.
I guess it's not 2 body shots on. Those misses, man. Just saw someone in there.
Freezer or storage, maybe.
Got him. Go for it.
Nice. Maybe grab some NVGs from the dead bodies. I think mine should have some.
I had night vision if you want to pick that up. Left side. I had night
That
vision.
corpse.
Hello?
Got this one.
Okay, nice.
That wasn't too bad. Gotta get headshots though. 3 body shots. 3 body shot and crims here. The last one's alright. I really gotta get better at this. I've never been a good FPS person PC. And I need to stop being so self-conscious about it and just do it, man. Just play more. You get better at it. I enjoy playing it though. I mean, it's always fun. So okay, I always check to make sure, because I put them on my playlists. These monitors behind me, I always put them on my playlists and stuff, just so there's something fun going on that you can watch in my background. But I'll check both sides, I guess. They can really strike us real quick, though. They could peek that. Watch out for an early peek over here. Ooh, my ammos, dude. Okay, yeah, that returned it to the thing there.
What happened to our explosives, by the way? Like the door charge? Did we use it last round?
Yeah, I blew through storefront. Oh, I forgot the stupid clacker. Dang it. It had me distracted with the NVG's talk that I forgot to grab the other clacker. So this is my problem. I'm not focused enough. Thank you. Goodness gracious. Do I bring a frag? Oh, I don't need these. Why did everyone bring NVGs? I need to really talk to this team. I haven't been talking to them at all. Does one of them have a frag? They do. That might be the last round anyway. We don't know. Is that ahead? The answer is no, and I gave away my position. Cool. I see a man peeking through that corner. Well, not peeking, but he's clipping. Oh. Oh shoot, there he is. I heard the gun too. I knew he was around there. But... Dang it. Oh yeah, there's a window here. That's where he got me, but... Ah. GG, boys. I think that went.
GG.
Okay, good. Ah, that's too bad. Dang it. GG legit gamers. Alright. Yeah, that's gotta be it for us. We gotta wrap her up right now. Everybody, thanks so much for watching. It has been a fabulous day. Astroneer is so much fun, and I really do miss doing due process. So we are gonna get back to consistent streaming next week. It has been decreed. It is the plan. I will get those schedule changes up and some more videos up and processed for you to watch. I'll be updating all that this weekend, and yeah, I don't think I have any other major announcements right now. So everyone, I love you. Have a safe and fantastic day and or weekend, as we're getting close up to that. I will be working this weekend as always. But yeah, until I see you next, have a fantastic 4K weekend, my friends. And yeah, we'll be playing next week. I want to say we're going to be doing Resident Evil on Monday. Tuesday is going to be for due process, as always. Wednesday, a little bit more up in the air. Wednesday in the afternoon, I will probably be doing more Astroneer because I love Astroneer. And then Wednesday night, maybe we'll have a community vote. We'll see what we play. Everybody, I love y'all again. And thanks again to Cadet Kimpy for the 5-month resubscription, 4 more months to Babby. Everybody, I'm leaving you with the Babby. See you later.
Yeah!